she looked at him like, you gotta go do something, because maybe Tupac wouldn't have had that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no way, bro. I was slapping her if she ever done that to me, bro.
What do you mean?
Hold on. If it, alright, cool. If I was raw, yeah.
Reload.
No, alright, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
If I was raw, yeah.
Yeah.
And then like cool, like situation, yeah, laugh, and then look at my babes, yeah.
Yeah.
And then she looks at me saying, T-Back would have done that. What? I'm slapping you. 30 years later, you're still bringing that like you're still using that next man's name. It's still coming out of your mouth. You're still trying to compare me to a next man. Check. Shout out to everyone who's currently locked in right now. It's your boy DA Tigers representing onto the FM 95.5. Check. All good? Yeah, I feel like that sounds cool, innit?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, cool. Yeah, and I got a special guest with me. Would you like to introduce yourself, bro?
What's going on, people? What's going on Top FM 95.5 FM?
What in the... What?
My name is Tremont Day, otherwise known as Tre, otherwise known as Trim. I'm an actor, poet, and yeah, just a cool guy, man.
And a cool guy? Wait, what?
Yeah, man.
I said, and a cool guy.
Well, people wouldn't disagree.
Oh, that's a weird kind of introduction, so.
Thank you for having me as well.
Yeah, pleasure.
I know there's history here.
Cool guy.
Trust me.
Especially man, you was actually here like a year ago. It was like...
Was it a year ago?
Yeah, it was like around April time still.
Oh wow, anniversary, you know.
I am there. You're here once again, you know. I only been here in April still.
Okay.
Man, obviously, welcome to the show.
Thank you, bro.
And you know, like today, didn't fully go to plan, but it kind of is what it is, isn't it? So I kind of wanted to just. Wait, I thought to say like, how are you and that? Like, is everything good?
I'm good, bro. I've just come up from a meal with one of my work colleagues. So yeah, it's been cool. It's sad to see the person leave, but you know they're.
I was one of those ones.
Yeah, but they may come back. Who knows? We'll see what happens. So yeah.
I'm not like for me, like if I was to leave a job, I wouldn't want to. I don't know. I feel like bro, like once you leave, like you should just leave, and I feel bad to come back. I just feel like bro, I haven't really progressed like that.
But the thing
depending.
I think it depends on your work as well. Like depending on where you work, that can determine a lot. Because if you have somewhere where you're not happy. Like if you're working somewhere where you're happy,
that's definitely bad.
Cut and do not come back. But if it's somewhere that you know you enjoy, like a lot of people working at the place where I work at, so yeah, it's a possibility that she could come back.
You know, is it she?
Yeah. Are there not she's in the world? Like
yeah, no, that's true. Sorry.
So why is man giving me side eye? I don't
understand. No, I said a side eye. Prove it.
That's the proof. The tape. You come remember the tape. That's the proof.
Everyone who's locked in, there ain't no proving. That's what I'm saying. I'm not lie. I've never actually attended a work meal. You know.
Really?
Yeah. No thanks. Don't country now.
No, bro. It hasn't been my thing. I've only been invited out twice, and the first time it was a madness. Like a girl that I had seen before. Like she was scratching up her man. Like.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was crazy, bro. This is the first time I'm going for drinks after work. I walked in and I've seen someone that I've seen previously, like 20 minutes ago, scratch up a man, her boyfriend. Out of, I don't know whether it was jealousy, I don't know whether it was the intoxication. Bro, I was so shocked. I was like, yo, I didn't know what to do. Thankfully, security escorted her out and the guy's fine, in case anybody's wondering.
Okay, great.
He's doing well, I think, in life. I hope she's getting help as well because that's not acceptable. And yet this is the second time I've been invited out for drinks. Like, not literally after work because I had work yesterday, but, you know, yeah.
Yeah, me personally. But to be honest though, I feel like that's just me. But not that I'm social, no, I'm not, I want to say I'm socially awkward, but like the old meals, like, that's not my thing still.
Yeah.
Unless if it's like you're my people and I know like everybody there,
for sure.
and it's like guys want to go out or whatever the case, it's cool. I don't mind. But it's just a case of just like.
Or if it man's on a smooching thing.
I am dead. Why? Listen on, man. Just why? For what reason?
Listen, man, just be honest with yourself. It's true. It's cool. It's all good.
No. We move, innit? We move. I ain't entertaining that. But yeah, like for me, it's just like you're there for about probably you could be on the table for like a good hour or two, like, and it's a case of just like first of all, do you have to wait for everybody to get their food first before you start eating?
It depends, because you know some people their timing is absolutely appalling.
Ooh, I was even thinking about everybody on the table.
You think about everyone on the table and their food hasn't come yet? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, in that sense, I'm gonna have the decency to wait until somebody else makes a move for that. Bro, that's the truth. I'm gonna wait until somebody else picks up their food and say that. Grace.
No, don't forget though, you also got those people that just don't care, fam. Like, boy,
This is true.
man's had a long day. Like my food's I pay for it, boy.
Yeah. But like, for manners' sake, innit? Like, I'll wait and I'll just keep my eyes open to see who's picking up their fork or spoon first.
Whenever it's about you see them young that. But yeah, like, don't like these like. Oh, I hate it. Especially when it's just like when it's so forceful. Like when the first person comes, like I don't like my food becoming the first, innit?
Really?
Huh?
Okay, yeah. I hear
It's
you.
like, so what did you get? Oh yeah, that's leave me. I hate it. Like for me, I just want my food to come.
Yeah.
Man eats. We all vibe and that. Or all that those times when you're the first to finish eating.
Oh yeah, that can
And
be
it's like,
awkward.
oh wow, you finished that quick. Shut up! Nah, I hate that. For real, I actually don't like. It's like, oh, you finished that quick, but you got an appetite or. No, I hate the questioning about the food as well. Text in at 07888 055 955. Please get involved in the conversation, isn't it? But no, man, all them stuff there.
Okay, let's say you're on a date, yeah? Like, let's take away the world thing.
Take it on it.
Yeah, let's take it to the smooching thing, because that's what you're on. So let's say you're on a date, bro.
Wow.
Let's say you're on a date, yeah?
Tag your don't lips.
You don't lips. Oh, we're gonna talk about that later, man. That's appalling. Jeez, bro.
Man, don't lips. Bro, it was a joke. It was a joke, man. It was a damn joke.
I don't think he's joking. You gotta be careful with this one. Now, yeah, let's say like obviously you're sitting at the table, yeah, and you've ordered your food. Your date's meal hasn't come. Like her food is taking time.
Alright.
Are you making a move first to like just like say, bro, I'm gonna start eating? Like,
No, wait, stop. Bro, that's one-on-one. That's different, bro.
why would you wait?
Huh?
Why would you wait?
Because we come in together. Why not?
Yeah,
Wait for us to get our food. We both eat together.
food's getting cold, bro.
Huh?
Food's getting cold.
What fine, mate?
All right, cool.
Unless it's taking forever. But even in that case, well, when you say, wait, is this my babe? Is this my girl or
Let's just say the thing that you're dating.
thing that I
We could do both, as in like a thing you're dating and then like your actual babes.
I feel like it's probably the same thing anyways.
Okay.
Like that same rules apply.
Yeah.
Like if it's a girl that I'm seeing and it's like cool, my food's come, and then you know 5 minutes later hers still ain't come yet.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel like just bring the food in together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel like it's better off that way where it's just like cool, like boom. It's like that simple. Not here you go, cause it's done, and then we're gonna man, just bring it all together in it. And it's but yeah, if hers hasn't come after like 5 minutes, and within like 5 minutes, it's just like you're waiting. And to be honest, I feel like I feel like we're a lot more chilled, innit? I feel like women, they're more like to like make a complaint or be like, you know what, yeah?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
they're there. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yeah, like let's say her food comes first, yeah, and then you waited 2 minutes. Excuse me, can I? We ordered steak and it hasn't come yet. I just wanted to let you know that, alright?
Well, times when it's just like, do you know like if you were to order steak, yeah? So I can't remember all the different. You got rare, medium rare,
Yeah.
raw, and all of that.
Yeah.
But I said raw. I swear that's raw.
That's a real thing, I think.
I know, but like, that's like the lightest scale, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh wait, sorry, it's well done and
Well done is like cook
when
my
it's
thing.
cooked. Yeah.
Yeah, I look the waiter in the eye if I'm ever ordering steaks. Say, listen, well done.
Yeah,
Like,
100%.
I can't open my eyes that wide, but I need to let you know. I need to
No,
inform
you
you.
gotta make it clear.
Cook my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But yeah, like, so like if you wanted yours well done, but then it came out
yeah, I'll complain about it still.
well, or huh?
I'll complain about it still. Like,
No, but she'll beat you before that complaint. That's what I was saying.
yeah, she will.
This is gonna be the backup boy still.
Yeah.
Me. But yeah, like if my food's come and it's not, and hers is just taking long, I don't know. You just Just complain, innit? Just
You just have to let them know.
Just get that food in it. Because after a while, like, your food is not going to become your. Because then you're going to have to. You have to wait. So at that point.
You can go ahead, you know. Like, I don't mind. I can wait. But yeah, it's like.
Your food's getting cold, you're smart. So I don't. It's. We'll eat the plate together. Or so I don't know, but I'll still butter and chip or. I ain't stingy like that. You get me?
I am.
Huh?
I am.
I know that you are.
What do you mean you know that I am?
I just know, bro. Your food is your food, you know me?
No, this is true.
I understand it. Me, I'm a bit more relaxed in it, like, is it, alright, cool. Flipping it over, if it was my girl now,
yeah.
Definitely, bro, like.
No, if it's a girl, yeah, if it's my girl, yeah, but if it's a team I'm dating.
But I feel like even if it's your girl, you're still gonna, I feel like you'll still give the side eye still. It will still hit you, be real, bro.
I won't give the side eye, but I'll understand it because I probably would have, like, been doing dinner dates or been eating with her to be like, alright, cool, this is how she is. Like, I would be accustomed to it at that point. Do you know what I'm saying? But if it's a girl that I'm dating,
cool, what about if she asked? Well, can I have a chip?
Go on then. And then she reaches for two. I said, what are you doing?
That's just although like second meal was like, I don't know, switch it up. If I said, I don't know, prawns or chicken bites or something where it's just like, that's good. I want another, like.
Well, another one.
Huh?
Another one. Big man, order your own.
Her food's not there yet, bro.
Yeah, like, hold that.
Her food's not here yet, bro.
Hold your stomach, bro.
What are you talking about, bro? We were just talking about her food not being, like, her food not coming yet.
What, like, so what, we're now sharing my food. Am I gonna share her food when it comes? I probably might not even like what she likes. So it's a lose-lose for me. I'm going with an empty stomach.
I hate when she don't even like what she likes. Bruv. And it happens as well. You know that, ladies, real luck to you and you know that this is you. Be real with yourself. Don't like, because I know, I take time on my menu, innit? I'll look at something, I'll be like, yeah, cool, I want that. This looks. Obviously, it's rare for it to, like, not go the way how you like. But it is what it is, isn't it? But sometimes, like, they would, like, girls in the past I have, you know, come across, and it's like, they would order something, like, oh, the one is just like, let me try this. And you know damn well it's just like, I know you ain't like, and it's that sort of thing. I don't know what the hell you're ordering, but cool. And it comes now, my plate looking exquisite. The way looking at that, the way I'm like,
I'm proud of myself.
If I had money like that, I would tip you, but I'm still than a mother. You get me? But like, and then half you comes like, and you just know that, boy. But you know exactly what's gonna come.
Yeah, it's a sticky one still.
Can I have what? Like, we ain't doing that, man. We ain't doing that.
Back your hand up, man.
Dude, what about if your food is taking a little bit long? Then what?
I'm not asking her for her food.
Huh?
I'm not gonna ask her for her food. If my food is taking long.
Oh, what if she tried to feed you, sorry?
See, the thing with me, I'm not the biggest fan for public displays of affection.
I get that still.
So I'm not gonna be the kind of guys in there. Yeah, that was nice. Like, safe, bro. Just so I said that. But yeah, I'm not the kind of guy that enjoys the public displays of affection. So I'm just gonna be. I don't know how I'll be in the moment. I'll be quite shocked. So it's a thing where, all right, my guy. They're trying to get me lit, bro. I'm going gym tomorrow morning or something, you know.
Okay, for what?
Alright, cool, here we go. There you go. That's cool.
For you.
This guy's trying to do me up, you know.
Yes.
Anyway, but yeah, I think I'll just be like shocked in that moment because I'm not the like I said, I'm not the type of guy to do public displays of affection. And I think the most I'm doing at a restaurant is walking in hand. And walking out hand in hand.
Hand in hand or arm on?
That too. That too. Yeah, that too. So it's all good, but
talk to the viewers.
I know, but it's all good.
Tell me just thought.
Thank you, bro. So yeah, me personally, are you like a fan of public displays of affection?
No, but you gotta be real about it at the same time. You get me? Like I'm not. No, I don't be kissing on my face or no. End of the day, like, you gotta be real with it. Like, I'm not one for it to be in public and doing the most, but at the same time, you can't fully shy away from it. Cheers for a good time, not a long one.
Indeed.
Yeah, all that public stuff, like,
Ease up.
so, yeah, but at the same time, you can't fully ease up because at the end of the day, it's kind of disrespectful, you get me?
Understood, but private life is a happy life for me, boy. So that's why I just say, like, hand in hand, like, that's the most that I probably do. Or like,
Is that in public in general? Like?
Yeah, like, or you're on my arm and I'm walking with you in public. That's like the most. I'm not doing anything more than that.
What's that? Flipping out, man.
I don't like people knowing my business, and I feel uncomfortable, like, people see me do stuff that's romantic in that sense.
Do you feel like you're romantic?
I have to ask the ladies that one day, man.
Yeah, I know about that. Have you ever asked someone a question like that? They just give you a bit too much detail.
Yeah, man, it's just like...
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to get, you get me?
Yeah, I mean, I like to think that I would do some romantic things, but...
So I like to think, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do, like, sometimes have thoughts, because sometimes it's not even the major things that mean the most to a girl. It sometimes might just be the small little things that you remember. Like, if she has, like, a favorite drink and you guys go out, you didn't plan to go out for drinks, but then, or if she comes around and you're able to make that drink.
Okay.
That's like, that in her eyes, it's like, oh, you remembered. And in her eyes, that's like, oh, that's really romantic, so.
Oh, yeah, that's still.
Yeah. Not saying I know how to make drinks, but I'm just, you know.
Do it, it's alright. Would you ever do like drink tasting, like wine tasting?
What, as a date? Or just in general?
I was saying as a date because I don't expect you to do it in your own time. Scotch and grapes, nah.
You know what? I went on a date with a girl who liked white wine, and I just had my Bacardi and Coke, but we were out doing an activity. So in my head, I'm thinking, boy, it would probably have to be something like white wine, but wine tasting and then like swirl it around and spit it out.
Whoa.
That's what you do, innit? Because if you drink it all, then that's like, you're gonna get wasted, bro.
Oh, because you're doing taste in it, so
Yeah.
okay. Oh man, I never thought of it. So
Yeah, that's what would you say, like, is something bougie that you would do? Like, that's not something that like us man do, like bowling or, you know.
well, once you I'm on that bowling thing, man.
Hey, brother, it's a thing.
I only did it the other month, but that's besides the point.
Ain't nobody asked you that.
Huh?
Ain't nobody asked you that.
Oh, I still said it now.
Oh.
What am I gonna get cancelled?
No one's gonna get cancelled. It's like, you said it like I'm gonna judge you for it. Come on. It's all good.
It's what it is. Most bougiest. Wait, that I've done or would do that.
Both, actually.
Most bougiest thing I've done. I don't know. Cause I don't do bougie things like that.
Yeah.
Like I'm more. I don't mind, you know, doing a classy thing, but at the same time, I still gotta be me at the end. I don't know.
Yeah. That's important. I think that's very important when it comes to dates as well. Like, being in a setting where you're able to be yourself.
I actually don't know. It's bougie, yeah. I don't know about that one still.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Because that's what I was at. I couldn't think of anything where I would go somewhere and I'm like trying to be something or someone, and just to fit in with that kind of setting. Like with the wine tasting thing, like acting like I know what I'm doing.
But then have you ever been on a date or somewhere where it's just like, no, this ain't me still, or just like, I don't like the fact that I'm here.
Because I would set up the date, I don't think I've ever found myself in that situation.
What, she never give her the option? Or what she wants to do?
I converse with her, but again, it's a thing of I have some sort of control of the room. Like I have some sort of, sorry, not control.
Sorry, Mr. Dominant?
No,
okay.
no. Sometimes you gotta be dominant, you know what I'm saying? You have to have that dominant feature about yourself. No, I think for me personally, I want to be aware of what's going on in the room. Control is the wrong word. I want to be aware of what's going on, so that way I'll be able to say, all right, cool. But more time it's me suggesting dates still, because it's something that I would want to do, and something that she probably hasn't done before.
You know, I remember that there was one day out with one of my exes, innit? And it was a case of got to the place. We went to go do miniature golf, innit? Indoor miniature golf.
Yeah.
And it was like a case of just like I got to that place, and I was just like when you like touch down, because it was like a bar slash restaurant with the miniature golf upstairs and then more time. But whilst we were sitting, I thought, no, we said it wasn't all the food anyways. Oh my, yeah, and even that.
Appalling.
But when it comes and it's just like, I've paid for this. That's the worst thing where it's just like, I already paid, you know. Like, oh my, and even that one, I swear they tried to bump us as well, you know.
Oh yeah?
They were like,
or tip service and all of that, or service charge.
I can't remember what it was. No, I don't think it was even service charge. Because that one you just know it. I mean, not all the time, but it's time to kick it off.
Yeah.
It's a great service on that, but you know, I like my money in it. But yeah, it's a case of just like we got to the place and it's just like it's the scenery for me, or like the type of people that are around, the music that's getting played, the whole. And it's just like I'm trying to force myself to, but me, I can't really hide my emotions like that sometimes. So it's just like, she can see in my face, I do not want to be here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I'd rather be inside the on top studio where I'm happy, or like, you know, inside the clubs, you know, where I'm DJing or doing an event. No, I'm here. Like, I couldn't help it. Like, don't want to. Like, I was trying to. Well, nah. And then and she wasn't really impressed when I took a picture of Matthew whenever she came and said, I forgot what I said. I forgot what I captioned it. But I was just like, I was basically dissing the place, innit? And it's just like, they were like, she was on her phone. She just looked up, and it's just like, just knew from there.
Yeah.
But the rest of the day became calm. And then we not waffle on, done the golf, which was cool.
Yeah.
Did that just beat?
I didn't hear it either. So, when it comes to this, I'm sure like man, like you do activities.
100.
Because it's like,
possible.
Yeah, because like you want to be able to, or me personally, I'm a competitive guy, so I like to kind of have a little battle between us.
100%.
You know what I mean? And I like to trash talk and.
Yeah, I get you still.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
I'm a fan of that because that's what I think one of the reasons why like I haven't done dinner dates like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that's a thing of the old, like wine and dining again. You know what I mean?
I get you still. But I feel like if I was to do that, like, it has to be with like my girl, like, to be honest.
For sure.
Where it's like, yeah, I'm treating you out, or that was, like, it's gotta be that kind of occasion sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you know what, yeah. I feel like I just want to get straight into it.
Talk to me, man.
This Will and Jada thing, like, I know that it's been trending. Like, everybody's currently talking about it's Will and Chris Rock, for crying out loud, like, let's be real.
Yeah.
At the Oscars, out of all, they call it award shows, which I swear that's like the most bougiest one as well.
Most prestige, for sure. Like,
There we
Oscars is top of the tops.
100%. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, God. Interestingly enough, not too long before I walked in, I had my Spotify on shuffle, and Getting Jiggy with it was playing. I just started laughing, bro. I look like a madman on the high road.
It gets like that, you know. It actually does get like that.
But I'm still a fan of his music. Like, can't tell me nothing about that.
You can't cancel Will.
You can't.
You can't cancel Will.
Nah, he's cancelled himself. I won't even lie to you. He's cancelled himself.
You think?
I think he has. Yeah, that slap right there showed Will to be in a different space, and he's not the Will Smith that people know.
True, but to be but I don't think it was this. Well, in mine, I'm not gonna lie, it all looked fake to me. However, I feel like the slap is just like, well, that's very like, alright, cool. If it was real in my eyes,
Yeah.
Obviously that's 100% mad, innit?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, you've done that. It's the shouting and the keep your wife's name out your mouth.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, because I'm gonna like, if I was inside the crowd, at that point I'll be like, I don't know what to like.
Fam, you described the reaction of Lupita Nyong'o, the actress from Black Panther.
Was she the one that was behind them?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like she had that look of like, oh, like, raw, what is going on right now? And
100%.
you know what? It's a lot going on through my mind right now because apparently he didn't write that joke. The writers did. Also, he didn't know that she had alopecia because Jada has had like different hairstyles. So
100%.
do you get what I'm saying?
Her hair's always been low as well.
Right, and me personally, I didn't know she had alopecia until the aftermath of everything. So that just goes to show that not everybody knows everything about their lifestyle. So with that joke, it was just a thing of like he's saying it's a G.I. Jane joke, but man didn't realize that. Listen, man's wife is going through something right now. Me personally, what am I doing in that situation? I'm waiting till after the award ceremony to go and find man personally and tell him, listen, bro, stop making jokes about my wife. Stop, like, don't play with my family like that again. I'm just telling you as man to man, because going up there and slapping a man, you know, I think it's real, innit? At first, like everyone, I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like fake. Like, come on, man. What was an action movie star? Like, he's thrown a few fake punches, should I say?
He won the actor of the night that same night. Like,
do you get me? Like, and it's a shame that got shadowed by that was his first Oscar, and that got shadowed by the fact that he slapped Chris. Now,
sorry.
it's all good. I'm apologizing to the listeners.
I'll take a shot to that, innit? Fair play.
Hey, that's funny. Yeah, so me personally, I'm looking at Chris like, right, man just really didn't know, and if he didn't write that joke, fam, he caught hellfire for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Will wouldn't do that to anybody else. Because Chris is smaller in height and smaller in frame. That's why man had he felt like, yeah, I'm gonna...
Do you think it was, what, that...
Will ain't slapping The Rock. Will ain't slapping Ricky Gervais and getting away with it. Walking away with the little pimp walk that he had. You see where he had the little Wild Wild West walk when he had his hand on his hip?
That's what funny thing is. That's a part of me saying that it's fake.
That was a part of me saying that that's the confidence that he knows, like, this dude will not touch me when I go back and sit in my seat.
Brother, I don't think, alright, cool. This is why I say that it's fake, innit? Because, alright, cool. Chris made a joke. We all laughed. It's not even like that. Wait, hold on. No, Donnie is creasing, you get me? Donnie's laughing. People talking about, but Jada gave him the side eye and then he just knew from that. That's BS to man. Alright, cool.
To be honest, because we didn't see it, the camera stayed on Chris.
Exactly, there you go. Alright, cool. So, because, yes, man, as a man, yes, I know what it's like to get that eye. Cool. Where it's just like, boy, stop laughing or like, you get me? But you can't give me a side eye to go slap someone or physically assault someone, bruh. That's a case. I
think that, two things. One, the emotions came out of that. That's why he went to go and slap Chris. Like, he just, he must have seen Jada and the fact that Jada was just not smiling, like nothing was cool about that joke. Also, you have to remember, one of the reasons why people haven't seen this side of Will Smith is because the guy has been playing Will Smith. Let me break down what that means. Throughout his whole career, the guy has not shown himself to be anything more than a nice guy. A good guy, right? Who helps people out. You've never seen him get crunk. You've never seen him get mad, fury. The only time he's the only other time he's put his hand on somebody is when he slapped the other guy during the Men in Black premiere in 2012, a whole 10 years ago. Right. That was the only other time where we've seen Will act out of character. Other than that, Will Smith is playing a character called Will Smith. These are the times now when he's doing the book, he's doing Red Table Talk. These are the times where he's now revealing who Will Smith really is. So my thinking of that is when Chris told the joke, Will Smith is still playing Will Smith. There's the mask, but then he's probably looked at Jada and realized, oh, I got to take the mask off and defend my woman, and he's gone over to do what he's going to go do. So that's what the part of me that makes it look like, you know what, that's why I think that this thing is not fake. Like, he's really not in the great space. So it's a shame to see my hero, one of my main heroes as well, like, had this lifestyle. But it just goes to show, man, you don't worship celebrities. You really just don't emulate what looked like the perfect relationship.
Yeah, they're 100% still, you know, human at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's a difficult one to really like. It's really difficult to have a concise thing, but the way how I think was it Denzel, Tyler Perry, and Bradley Cooper went over to him and talked to him. Apparently, Denzel prayed with him as well. I don't believe that's fake.
I don't know, like, because even the slap itself, don't forget, it's like, alright, cool. Let me just go through it quickly, yeah? Cool. Chris made a joke,
Yep.
Will laughed, yeah? Jada, she had that hesitant laugh, cool. Next thing you know, you see Will walking up. Even the walk seemed like, but then don't forget, I kind of wonder, like, what
his face looked like when he was walking up.
Yeah, 100%. Because we can only just see it from the back, innit?
Yeah.
Walked, got there, and it's just like, it looked like an actor's slap.
It did, yeah. It did.
Where it's just like, paused. And also, don't forget, Chris's hands were still behind his back. There's no way that you could get aggressive with me and I don't flinch.
He did. And after the aftermath, because I think it was the shock that had Chris like, right, like what happened? Because if you see, he had his hands behind his back and then kind of stumbled and he had his hands out like that. And I think, like I said, it was just a shock. And then once Will's gone back downstairs, back to his seat to say, keep my wife's name out your mouth. That's like, bro, it was a G.I.J. Like, man, listen, Will's like, I don't care about no joke right now. Hear what I'm saying to you. That was the undertone of him saying it the second time. Forget a joke. Don't talk about my wife no more, bro. And then that's when like, I'm going to. So I don't think the silence as well that Chris had, like trying to keep things professional and moved on. Like, if you even see the award that was presented, I was about to say the Grammy, the Oscar, it went to Questlove from The Roots. And if you look at Chris standing beside Questlove, he was still like, bro, like still trying to process what was going on. So all of that to me makes me feel like this thing was not fake.
Yeah. I just feel like, alright, cool. Say like if, flip it, yeah. If I was to be in Chris Rock's position, yeah, because I do assume that Chris and Will have always been cool in it.
I would have assumed so.
So don't know when you see someone that you know act a bit out of character.
Yeah.
Like, or whatever. In fact, let me use you like you and I for example, yeah? I'm Chris, you're Will. Bro, if you approach me in that way, as cool as we are, because obviously like, for those that don't know, I've known Tre my whole life. Never argued. And it's always just been like, it's never been a beef thing. If I've ever said or done something and then you're coming up towards me on a mad thing, I'm going to still sort of thing. I'm still gonna try and block or like hide something. Yeah, me. But for me, like Chris just seemed too calm innit, and it's a case of alright, cool. And then the whole walk as well, like that, like from going and coming, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's something behind it. I don't like. And don't forget, where the hell was security? Like, come on, man.
Apparently, well, yeah, that's a good question.
Like, security? Where are you at? Oh my days.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was
apparently, like during the break, they went up to Will to ask him to leave, and man refused.
It's Will Smith, like, let's be real. At the end of the day, it's still Will Smith.
Yeah, but regardless of anything, that like you turned this thing into a violent, like you've made things violent. You've assaulted a man in public, in front of the whole world. Like, it makes sense for the security to ask man to leave, but it's just it's really it's a deeper conversation, man. Like, what does it mean to defend your woman? What does it mean to, like, because even with me and you, we've never ever had a beef. We've never ever had a problem. But we're still from ends.
Yeah.
And we're not far, like we're making money, but we're not far from where we used to be. These men are now living out in Hollywood.
Yeah.
In the upstates, New York, and living in Calabasas towns. So there's a relaxed thing going on. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Chris. Chris is not like known to be a fighter. So even when man's walking up, nobody's expecting. Chris is not expecting Will to come up and slap him.
If you see someone walking up to you with that kind of aggression, I thought that you should kind of clock the sign. I don't think he's gonna come over and kiss you on the cheek, mate. You just made a joke about his wife.
Kiss you on the cheek.
Like, no, but it's real. Like, you can tell. Like,
well, what was the face that Will had when we walked up? That's the question. What was the feel that? What was the face?
True. But then I'm gonna end up becoming biased and be like, well, since I think that is acting, his face could be like, alright, cool. Like, it's fine. Like, you get me? Like, alright, this is the one we've been waiting for. Just keep it cool. That his face could have been anything, or it could have been like, I'm about to beat your ass.
Oh, please don't do the accent again.
Huh?
Please don't do the accent again.
I feel like it was a decent enough accident, innit?
It was terrible.
It was terrible. I'll cut it out. But you get me? Like, obviously we don't know his face, isn't it?
Yeah.
We don't know what happened in between the shot of when Will laughing to him walking up in it.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
So there's all different variables.
And apparently, like, Jada laughed when Will slapped Chris. Apparently, she laughed. So
have you seen footage of that?
Mm-hmm.
So why say that? Like, apparently, as if like you had it as a rumor.
No, but the way how they shot it is like from the back of her head, a little bit further, a few rows back. So it looks like she's laughing because of the way how she's, you know what I'm saying. So apparently she's laughing, but it's hard to tell someone's reaction from the back of, as we just discussed. So it's techie, man.
Alright, cool. So let's lead into the Jada side of it now. So with this side eye and this if like, do you like? So if it was Jada looking at him or telling him, "You best go do something about it," like, what are your thoughts on that? Because that seems to be a whole different debate out here now. You get me?
Well, like I said, in that kind of scenario, if I'm right up front, I'm finding Chris after and just saying like, bro, please, like not please, like, bro, stop talking about my wife, because I felt like that moment, was Will trying to channel his inner Tupac. Not in a like, do you know what I'm saying? Because like Tupac ain't having.
Why?
No, because Tupac ain't having no jokes about his best friend like that. Tupac is gonna ride for people. Do you know what I'm saying? His homies, like, and obviously Jada was one of his close bridges. So like that's why I feel like
Jada was.
Do you know what I'm saying? That
a bit more than I would say a close bridge.
I don't know. I wasn't there, so I can't. I don't even want to speculate.
None of us was there, bro.
Hey, so I don't know. I'm just gonna say like them lot were close like that, and that's why like I felt like she looked at him like, you gotta go do something, because maybe Tupac would have had that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's no way, bro. I was slapping her if she ever done that to me, bro.
What do you mean?
Hold on. If it cool. If I was raw,
reload.
No, cool,
yeah.
If I was raw,
and
then like cool, like the situation, laugh, and then look at my babes, and then she looks at me saying, T-Pac would have done that. What? I'm slapping you. 30 years later, you're still bringing that you're still using that next man's name. It's still coming out of your mouth. You're still trying to compare me to a next man.
He's
slapping her, bro.
Fam, she's always going to love him, even
true.
Like, she's not letting go of my man. Like, Willow wrote a letter talking about how he has to come back and make his mumsy happy. Bro, she's younger than us. 98, 99. She's younger than us. She don't know Tupac.
Thanks for being now. Okay.
Whatever, man. Embrace your age, bro. Like, she's younger than man and she don't know Tupac. All she has are the accounts of what her mother has told her.
Brother, she probably knows Tupac better than us.
She never met the guy. How can she know him better than us?
Cause her mum knew him.
She's gonna have the accounts of her mum. She doesn't know
Exactly. Plus the same resources that you and I have had.
But bro, she hasn't. Well, there's probably more because obviously that's her daughter, innit? But I'm just saying, like,
exactly.
But I'm just saying, like, she never heard, like, nobody has really heard like Tupac's side when it comes to this stuff. In terms of like, yes, he's spoken about Jada in a delightful way, and you know, obviously like a close friendship, a close like bond forever. She can have my heart, she can have my this, she can have my that. But like, it's just gonna be her account, and obviously because Jada's feeling some type of way about him and still does, she's gonna hold him in high regard and paint this picture as to what Tupac was. And so Willow's gonna grow up with, oh, that is the perfect man. She's gonna have the same imagery or an imitation of the imagery that her mother has painted. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. But you can't use a next man to compare me. Like, don't compare me with a next man.
Been doing that. She's been doing that with Will, and that's why man said he was jealous of their relationship.
Yeah, obviously, because I feel like even up till now, Will's always been second best.
Yeah.
Like, he's always like the love that she had for Tupac.
Deep.
There we go, and it's just like, yeah, nah. And even like, if I was to have a baby now, yeah. If I better still, yeah, you and I was to go out.
Huh?
Don't.
Joking, bro.
Wow. Definitely cutting that out. Definitely cutting that part. Anyway, alright, cool, yeah. We're doing a double date thing.
Yeah.
You got your babes, I got mine. We don't like. We're in competition without even knowing.
Why?
Huh?
Why? What? Me and you in competition? Nah, man. What?
Bro, hear me out.
Alright, cool, go.
Alright, cool, yeah. As I said, it's a double date thing. Remember, even in my, I think they even on this in my wife and kids. Alright, cool. Say like if I walk in with my babes, yeah? Cool, she sits down, I sit down. Imagine if you come in holding hands with your babes into the restaurant, you pull out her seat, sit down.
Yeah.
You think I'm not getting that side eye, everybody?
You are, but
there you go.
But it doesn't mean that we're in competition now.
Huh? It's not. We like you and I won't see it as we are, but we ain't. At the same time, cause my mate's gonna look at me and be like, "Well, Tre done that for his girl. Oh, right. You couldn't even put out my seat tight. So what we're really doing?"
That's why I don't do double dates, blood.
Johnny just wrapped out quick. But you get what I mean, though.
No, I hear you, because there will be that look, like.
Exactly, and then it's just gonna get long from there because I'm now gonna have to do something, and then your girl might give you the satellite. It's gonna get long. So what I was gonna go with, my girl, don't be comparing me to your exes. Don't compare me to no next man. Don't compare me to celebrities' relationships. Don't do none of that. Because at the end of the day, that is them. Because alright, cool. She's just comparing me to you. Tre for that. I see, bro. These times now, your girl could be doing the same thing about me. In the sense of, oh, but Ty does this. You lot could have been arguing at home. I don't do this goals business.
Yeah.
Nah, that's all just BS to man. Because I'm just like, no one's goals. Because to be honest, if you just go back, let me say probably about 5 years ago, maybe more. But yeah, more. Will and Jada, they was the perfect couple.
Yeah.
The Smith family,
they lit. Everybody wants to be part of their family.
Exactly, like they were goals.
Yeah.
Within the last 5 years, and also going back to what you mentioned as well, like about Will being cancelled, no matter he can never be cancelled. Will, or you saying Will
kind of cancelling himself.
Yeah, and Will's character has always been Will Smith. He's always been happy-go-lucky, making bad jokes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't cancel the dude. He's always been calm, and he ain't done nothing wrong. He's never done anything wrong. Anything that you can class as him doing wrong, you're gonna hear Jada's voice. Jada's name is gonna come up inside the same sentence. From Red Table Talk. Oh, the one with Jada. Entanglement. Oh, when Jada done this. Oh, Slap now. When Jada gave him the sign. Exactly. What has Will ever done?
That's the thing. She hasn't necessarily said aloud, and neither has he kind of said aloud, because I've heard that obviously with the open relationship thing that they've been doing some mad stuff, but I don't know for sure.
If they're happy, I don't give a like.
But clearly they're not.
Well, if they're not, it's not my problem anyways.
But I want to touch back on what you said earlier about, you know, that comparison thing, because you know what, it's good to set that precedent early, because in my relationship, if you're gonna compare me, I'm gonna say it once and once only. Don't compare me to no celebrity. Don't compare me to no ex. If you continue to do so, the door is right there. Either you're leaving or I'm leaving if it's your crib. Because man ain't got time to be doing all like, let's be like such and such. Let's be like Jay and Beyonce. Let's be like Steph and Aisha. For what? What? Who? The people who we don't know.
Wet means what, by the way? Those are locked in.
For the English British public that are listening to right now, wet means what. So thank you. That's someone's name.
I'm gonna cut that bit out for sure.
No, but yeah, it's just like you have to set those precedents early in your relationship to know that, listen, like even with the public displays of affection, I let certain girls know, like, listen, that's not what I do. It's not a thing of like, I'm not happy to have you by my side and be my helpmate, but you are not going to
helpmate, you know.
No, it's true. Like you are.
I guess. So
you know what I'm saying? That's
a funny phrase.
Yeah, I think Americans say help me sometimes. I don't get the difference, but it is what it is. Like it's good to set those precedents early so that in your relationship, if you can see that there's a certain pattern that happens, you know, all right, cool. You know what? I tried to nip this in the bud, and this girl's not hearing it. I'm no longer going to engage with this female. And if that was probably the approach that certain men had in their relationship, maybe they wouldn't be in the situation that they're in now.
Alright, cool. And you know what? Yeah, I want to talk about briefly. Well, jumping from that on the Warren Jada, the influence that women can have on men, isn't it? Because me personally, whether someone's disrespecting my missus or if in fact, I'm gonna say disrespecting my missus because you know, that's just the top of the pyramid. You get me?
Yeah.
Like in any different circumstance, I shouldn't act away because she's now made me. I should really want to do it because I want to, innit?
Right.
So whether it's someone cussing my girl or trying to move to her and they get the I call this my girl and you're still or whatever the case is, it should be on me, innit? Yeah. So in my eyes, if and plus going back to your point as well, cool, if Jada gave you the side eye, from your response it's I'll chat to him afterwards and I know it's not funny, I'll chat to him afterwards. Yeah. There's no way my woman should pressure me into getting physical. Because at the end of the day, I feel like because it's real, it's more, it doesn't mean a thing like that. By the way, if it's all real and that. Anyway, but it's a case of just like, I shouldn't feel pressure to do that. Because in reality, sort of thing, bro, that's kind of a case because you just assaulted the next person. Yeah. Whether they disrespected your wife or not, at the end of the day, who's going to end up with that, you know, getting in trouble? You. Exactly.
Yeah. Man has to assess the situation.
Oh, what am I going to say to the officer? Oh, but my wife gave me that look. No!
They're not hearing that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to be wrong, you got to be wrong and strong. As toxic and bad as that sounds, you got to be wrong and strong.
No.
You get me? So if I was slapped, Chris, well, I should be like, yeah, I did it because I wanted to, because you spoke shit about my wife. You violated, you done this, that, and another. Not, Jada wanted me to, because now I'm acting up. Yeah. That's acting up, and for me, that's not. If it's after a club and it's a case of, someone's moving to my girl and she don't like the way how he's chatting to her, bro, I ain't gonna necessarily just bang get physical with my man because he's doing it. No, I have to do it because I want to do it. You get me? Because more time, not everything has to be in the violence. You're like man to man talking, like, bro, that's my girl, leave her alone. Stop talking about her, stop trying to move to her, you're disrespectful, whatever the case is. It should be that thing. A missus, no, you can't pressure me into doing that. It's that simple.
Yeah, I think emotions, the women have like a different kind of pull on man. Like, for example, sometimes a woman doesn't have to hit you in order for things to hit home.
No.
What? Sometimes it just has to be her words. She can say something that's just sharp and it's really just touch your soul. She can say something about your mum and you're like, bro, like the woman that you've met and you're smiling at, you talked about what my mum, like her words can do that. She doesn't have to touch her mum. you know what I'm saying? A woman's words. So that's why I would always want to see, like, bro, what did she say or what did she do? Because that must be a very strong emotional hook where man is now taking off the mask of Will Smith and then going up to go and do something physical. You know, I think one has to be very pragmatic and very logical in a situation where they're seeing the surroundings. Where am I at? I'm at the Oscars. What am I going to do when I go up there? Am I going to give him a pound? What would I do when I slap him? What could be the aftermath of that? Am I possibly going to win an Oscar tonight? Could it be my first? Am I going to risk this moment for the rest of my life and the rest of my Oscar career? Like, could this potentially put me at risk when I have certain things I want to do with other companies? How could this affect my family in the future? You have to assess every single situation before you go into that mode of 100 foot on the gas.
And also, like, heat up the moment as well, you get me? Like every situation is always like takes a big part, but at the same time, for me, if I do something wrong, I'm gonna be wrong and strong. I know what I'm doing in it. So if I go put my hands on the next man to go scrap him, it's gonna be because I wanted to do it, and I'm aware of the consequences, but I don't care.
Yeah.
But that's again.
That's your inner two-pack.
Huh?
That's your inner two-pack.
That's my inner two-pack, you know. Well, nah, it's like you should do something because you want to, innit? It's just that simple. No one's influenced me to do anything. No, because at the end of the day, yes, we all have emotions. Yeah, I mean, some people can control it more. Some people, you say one thing and it's already adapting. You get me?
Yeah.
For me personally, like, I would have just dealt with it more. I'm more of a we'll talk it out. If you get me to that point, because more time, have you ever been in an argument with someone and it's just like, the one is like, you know that you're talking sense.
Yeah.
I was about to apologize for this. But the one where you know that you're talking sense, yeah, and it's just like, but then they're wrong and like, they're just chatting the most. And it's just like, you have to not necessarily question yourself, but it's like, am I bugging?
Yeah, yeah.
Sort of thing like, am I maybe mad? No, Donnie's just chatting the most.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's just like, if you're not really getting my point, you're just winding me up. Like, things eventually, like, because sometimes like, I come to you on a humble thing, bro. Like, you know, man's not trying to square up to you, no. Man to man, let's just talk it out. But, you know, after a while, if they're not getting your point, they're whining, they're being wrong, they're strong, they're trying to be arrogant, they're trying to face up. After a while, you're going to be like, nah, I've had enough of it. And then you can hit that point, which is cool, but not cool, but it's the emotions behind it. And we're not going to act like we don't have emotions, people. Everybody does. We all know Will. Give or take, whatever, but we all know Will. For the past 30 years, we've always known him to be the funny guy. You know, he's the cool guy, the one, like the fun guy, the one who, you know, everybody wants to be around. But at the end of the day, we've never known him to, again, as you said, you know, we've never known him to really be angry.
Yeah.
Which is mad as it is, because to be honest, his whole career has been based. He's been a personality.
Yeah.
He's not an actor. He's an actor, but he's not just being an actor. He's not, just a rapper. No. He's always been just Will, innit?
Yeah.
From Fresh Prince days, yes, he was acting, but that was really just Will.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
That wasn't really just him at the end of the day.
Yeah.
In these, what do you call it? In these songs, like, it's just like, that's Will, innit? Like your character or personality comes out of your music, as well as everything else that he's done. I forgot what my punchline was, but I feel like I made a fair point with
100%. Like,
I had a fair point with that. You
yeah,
know?
I mean, come on, man. You know how much of a big J. Cole fan I am, and when man says no role models, I want that real love, dark skinned and Viv love, that Jada and that Will love, that song.
Stop.
No,
that's the wrong one.
You could have found the right song.
Oh, I'm gonna stop it right now.
Well, you didn't like the accent?
Huh?
You didn't like the accent?
I didn't like none of it. I didn't like none of that.
Yeah, but yeah, man was just saying, like, I like you know, what he wanted was dark skin up there. What he wanted was the Jada and Will love that people. Is the word epitomized? I'm not sure. But the thing that people just really saw is like, yeah, this is what we want. This is like you said, goals. So now that you begin to see into what their goals are like, you can now have some sort of understanding to know that, listen, nobody is perfect and nobody can hide from the truth. At some point,
yeah, it would eventually definitely come out.
100%. Like,
Definitely.
you know, you can try and put on this personality, and that's something that I don't know if you feel this, but it's sometimes a battle that I have with myself, because not that I want to be a personality or whatnot, but I do know that there's certain people that need to know me, like you know me, but then there's other people that don't know me, and I'm not trying to have you know me like that because I don't know you.
I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like, have you ever like been in that certain situations where you just know, like, listen, man, I'm not here to be myself all the way like that because nobody in here knows me like that.
For me, it's the expectations, innit?
Explain.
In the sense of, like, cool, me, DJ, entertainer, host. So it's just like, though when cool, like, even if you was to meet Will, you do expect him to be a bubbly person.
Yeah.
You can't be that 24/7.
Yeah.
You get me? So sometimes when I'm inside certain environments, it's just like, cool, I'm just here to just chill, sort of thing, or I'm not gonna be the main man or the host today. Sometimes, you know, I just want to be
In the corner.
Yeah, 100%. I just want to be Ty. It's not really, Ty gives from on top. No, I just want to be my government name. But yeah, so stuff like that is how I can relate. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I think he's just got so used to playing that anytime he probably steps out the door.
Come on, bro. He's been in this industry for 30+ years.
That's what I'm saying. So
You can't say that only now, bro. He's been like, come on, man.
But that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's been doing this for 30, as you said, 30 plus years. So for the fact that man now has decided, you know what, I'm gonna now be more of myself because I can't keep trying to be the mask anymore. Like, it's probably killing him on the inside that he can't be himself. But I'm actually, this may be like unpopular, a very controversial opinion, but I'm actually happy that stuff like this is happening for him. Like, for the fact that we now know about, not necessarily everything about their relationship, but we now know about their relationship. We now know that Will can lose his temper. We now know that he's jealous of Tupac. Was, and most likely, evidently, still is.
I don't think that's breaking news, but...
No, but like, people would have thought that he would have been, oh yeah, because of the bubbly personality, that he was cool.
No.
People are not thinking that, oh yeah, Will is jealous 24/7 during 2005. People are not thinking that Will is jealous of Tupac back in 2000. They're just thinking, Wild Wild West, this guy's a joker. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's people's impersonations on him.
But that's
it's a lot of impressions on him.
That's my point, because he's put that out to the people. So now that I'm happy that he's able to open this door where we're now seeing a different Will, because this is not the guy that we know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm happy that people are now able to see that, listen, you cannot be a person that can live happily.
I feel like people look at celebrities too highly as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. Because at the end of the day, I've always been a fan of Will, always liked him.
Come on.
To me, it's just like, well, it kind of is what it is. He's still a person at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unless if it's like those rare, no, but then even that, I'm not really a fan of cancel culture. To me, that's not necessarily BS, but it's just opinions at the end of the day. You get me? Because if you was to be like, we should cancel Will because of this. Bro, sorry, bro. Like, Fresh Prince is a banging show. I ain't gonna stop watching. You get me?
Yeah. So
No,
you can't cancel.
Because Will had what do you call it when you lose your temper?
You lose your cool.
I'm gonna just say that, isn't it? It doesn't flow in the
Temperament?
sentence. It's just like just because he lost his temper in front of us. What? No, he's a bad guy. No, he's not a bad guy. He's just human.
Yeah.
Because we've all lost our tempers.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
Just that.
That's my point. So that's what I'm saying. Like, That's why I'm happy that all this stuff is now happening, because we held this cat in high regard. So now, like, we can see, like, yo, he is just another human being, regardless of how much money you have, how much.
If you've never thought of that, like, for me, it's just like, celebrities are people. There was people before there was celebrities.
Yeah.
Like, there was like you know, they still, you know, fall asleep, wake up, they still smile, they still get angry. It's just that simple. It's just whether it was your woman to influence you to do that or not. That's the only question mark. But at the end of the day, no woman should really be influencing men, or no man should influence a woman. Like, don't you think like that's toxic masculinity though?
Me personally, I don't think that's toxic, because the masculine has the right to lead. There's a certain presence that comes, and a certain description that comes with being masculine. When it comes to being feminine, there's a certain description, there's a certain presence that comes with being feminine. So with me leading, with me being masculine, I'm not going to have some sort of how do I put this? I'm not going to allow myself to be overruled by her masculinity now, because she has stepped into it, because I'm in my feminine energy. I'm not going to have that. I'm now going to step my game up, and I realize, you know what? I'm going to make sure that I'm the captain of this ship. I just need you to help me help us. That's all. I don't need you to drive it. I don't need you to steer the ship. That's my job. And yes, there may be times where I may get things wrong. I might hit a couple waves that may be a little bit detrimental. You know what I'm saying? I might steer us into a little bit of a storm. But you know what? I'm going to have it on my head, because that's what the man is going to do. And that's the same ethos I'm going to carry on with my kids. By God's grace, if I'm supposed to have kids. I hope so. We'll see.
Let's stay hopeful, innit?
Yeah, man. I mean, we want to leave a legacy behind. I mean, because as well, I remember like even Jaden when he said, "Yeah, that's how we do it." After.
For me, like I'm done with the aftermath, because like everybody's got something to say. Some people are saying, "Oh, I'm supporting Will." Some people are being, "Oh, he done what he's supposed to do." Some people are being like, "Oh, you know, Jada gave him the eye and he just knew what." For me, it's just like, oh man. Yeah. I think loud in it, like everywhere, like.
I think the main takeaway is that I'm not judging, man. Like, I'm not judging Will for what he done. I assess what he's done, and I just say, you know what? I just know what to do when it comes to my relationships. You just learn. This is a lesson, like for everybody, like for men and for women, for people with alopecia and for people who have relationships, have families that they're looking to take care of. You know, I think this is just a lesson in time, and Will just happen to be in that lesson.
So do you think, what lesson do you think Will should be taken from this?
What lesson Will should be taken from this?
Yeah. Don't let your woman influence you to do a madness.
That part, as well as like, don't have a more pragmatic eye when it comes to certain situations, good or bad, because there's going to be good moments and there's going to be bad moments. So for me to realize that, you know what, I'm working at a place that I very much enjoy, I know that this isn't forever, you know, and even there's going to be times where I'm going to feel low in my career, I'm not going to allow that to affect me for too long. Like, I'm going to soak in the moment, realize how I'm feeling, say, all right, cool, how am I going to crack on? Because life is full of highs and lows. You know, even to our old age. That God's grace as well, die of old age. Well, you know what? I just want to complete my mission and go home. That's what I say. I don't even mind that. As long as I complete my mission,
I get you, sir.
I just want to go home.
So I stay here for a good time, not a long one.
There you go.
Oh, but it's actually mad with how that one Jada thing's been trending, man.
Bro.
It's actually crazy. I'm just tired of it.
At a point it was sickening. Like, everybody, like you said, has something to say.
And what I don't like as well, I'm gonna lead into the Travis Scott situation as well.
Which one?
With the like 8 people or 10 people dying at his Astro
The festival?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, because I feel like we're living in a world where a lot of people are with this kind of culture and they're following what's the word? What bandwagons, innit?
Okay, yeah.
Cool. Because the case of cool. With Travis, it's like, cool, that happened. And it's like, oh, he's a bad guy at the end of the day. I'm gonna get into a situation like that, but it's a case of his brand deals basically. It's like since Travis is getting bad publicity, some people are being like, and his brands, I think, because he was sponsored by Dior, isn't it? Or
Okay.
and it's like, no, we're gonna cut your deal because of this, that, and another. And it's just like, you're not even doing it because you want to do it. You're doing it because
of the voices
of
of
the
12.
society. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, cool. So it's like going to really be the same thing with Will, where it's a case of, we should take back his award because everybody else talking. No, you should really take back the award. To be honest, I think that no award should be taken back anyways, because it's two different.
They've done the work. Like, they've done the work to receive that award. Like,
100%.
it's
Because at the end of the day, why didn't you really kick him out? No.
yeah.
Well, exactly. He didn't even receive that award at the time, anyways.
Yeah.
So that's that. Any other brand deals that Will's got? I think even Netflix, or someone was saying about like Netflix should, because he's got a next movie or whatever else coming out on Netflix, and they're saying that we're gonna delay it or probably stop it. I'm just like,
Yeah.
really, like it's just like you're just forcing it.
It's childish.
I hate this forcing thing, man.
Yeah, it's very childish, but you know what? That's one of the reasons why, again, when I talked about the thing of like going into some of these corporations, going into some of these buildings and knowing that, listen, I'm not here to really be myself. I'm here to do what I need to do and bounce, because I probably know that if I'm going to bond with you and you are someone like something like a big brand like that, I'm not going to act like you really care about me. Let's be real.
You already know
you
that,
care
right?
about the money. You care about the business, and there's no love in business. So let's just get this thing clear. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So let's just make the establishment that, all right, cool, man's here to do this. After that, boom, man's done. But let's also look at, I think this is important as well. This is a real lesson. How to look at certain contracts, because sometimes if they would want to say, oh, we're going to pull this deal from you, yes, they most likely have the power, but how could we negotiate to say like, oh, listen, what are you doing if such and such happens and it turns out that it wasn't what the people thought? How could we negotiate those type of things in our contracts as well? I think that's something to look at.
If a brand drops you though, because society thinks that that you should have got cancelled, and then they find out, well, hold on, you didn't even do it. Are you really going to go back to that brand?
Absolutely not. You have to suffer the consequences.
Exactly. So, what was your point?
Sorry, good man. No, I hear you still, but I think it's just like certain. You know what? It's true, pretty much. But I think certain brands, if they know that, listen, you're a good-hearted person, like.
Why don't you let me go? I'm not coming back.
No.
Same with any of my exes. You like all the ones that done me. I ain't coming back.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, but man wouldn't mind a slice though.
Yeah, 100%. It's for one night. It's for one night. Yeah, right.
But you know what? Even if it's not a slice, like man wouldn't mind a little bit like icing, because you know like what's on cake, like what's on top.
You're a sick man. You're just a sick man.
Icing is on top.
I'm on the cherry, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit of icing. You know what I'm saying? You get it now.
Bro, I need to go from the start, innit? But more times, like, yeah, I feel like, alright, cool, even the Nick Cannon thing, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
like, him getting cancelled.
Yeah.
That's really become about people getting cancelled. Yeah, with him, it's just like, alright, cool, he said what he said. Cool. Alright, cool, you got the hatred. They tried to they tried to cut him out a while and now they tried to do this thing. Cool, and then he apologized for his words. And now the BAME community turned his back on him or had a go at him.
Yeah.
So it's just like, boy, whatever you do, like there's always problems, you get me? And then it's just like
a comedian that I really respect, he said regarding that situation, he said it a while ago, I don't know why I remember it. He said you can't be commercial and radical at the same time. You really can't. And it's true. Like, if you want to aim for the big leagues, you got to know that, listen, there's going to be a point where you have to have a certain type of look. Could we talk about the Marcus Rashford thing?
What Marcus Rashford thing?
Like, you know, the idea that he's been apologising for a lot of his actions.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I think that's one of the reasons why, like, looking at stuff like, you know, becoming part of the, you know what I'm saying, like, becoming part of that, like, knowing that therefore you're not necessarily able to be yourself again. That's what I'm saying, it all comes down to. So, God forbid it gets to the point where he has to now put on Marcus Rashford and hand out apologies like tissues at a funeral, you know, like.
I get what you mean, but then don't forget though, that I feel like it really depends on how you portray yourself in it, sort of thing. Because you know, if I was to blow right now, like cool, there are some things I'm still like tired. I'm still tired from something. I'm still tired from ends.
Yeah.
Like there are still celebrities out there where it's just like a Dave Chappelle, bro.
Yeah.
There are those people where it's just like, I said what I said and it is what it is. I don't care. I ain't apologize for it. Like there's a lot of celebs like it's rare, but there are still celebs out there that don't care in it. Obviously there are others where it's just like, alright, cool, nah, I got a name to
uphold and
exactly. I got like
a brand to protect.
100%.
Yeah.
Like where it's just like, nah, like be careful what I say. Others are just like, and that's the category that I want to fall in it.
Yeah.
Where it's the case of, oh no, I gotta be, you know, commercially correct. I gotta be no.
Yeah, hold on to your integrity, man. That's the most
100%.
important thing. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you're always gonna have people backing you, or commercial people backing you.
Cause bro, like I'm talking about Marcus Rashford, bro. If you was trying to provide school meals across the country, free school meals, bro, like he's doing these things. He's still gonna receive hatred. Like what? He's gonna receive hatred about anything that he does.
Yeah.
Or is he gonna apologize for each time he? No, bro.
But that's what I'm saying, because
is he gonna apologize? I think he did, but
twice. Like I remember the time when he took a picture with Wiley. Do you know what I'm saying? Like man took a picture and he had to like someone from his PR team or something like that. They made like obviously an apology for him to like post.
Oh yeah, that's how it goes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, for me and most likely for you as well, like man is not apologizing for taking a picture. Like a picture, bro. Or like when I think he came out of the stadium, and then there was some hecklers just chatting West, and then he said to them like, "Yo," like,
yeah.
And
that's the worst thing about being a celeb, man.
And no, that's the worst thing about like being someone you're not. Because if man really wants to, man would just like, man wouldn't have his PR team saying, "Yeah, all right, cool, I'm gonna post this apology for taking a picture or for being myself." Because certain men are just chatting West to me and they're in front of their kids as well. I'm probably doing more for this community than these people ever will.
Yeah, obviously, man.
So why am I now apologizing for people who don't give a damn about me? Sorry, can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Come on, man. I'm trying to make sure that you're good here and I don't want to mess things up.
No, man. I ain't getting cancelled.
Come on, you get me? Where's the soundboard, fam?
It's just straight up, like,
it's just straight up.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, imagine waking up one morning and be like, I'm finding out, bro, you got cancelled. Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do like the most silliest post ever. Remember them silly Snapchat posts I used to do back in the day? I was just like doing just struppiness, like maybe singing along to a song. Like I would just do something dumb like that.
That reminds me of you doing that Senorita once.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, but listen, like man is gonna I would just do something like mad silly just because of the fact that you can't cancel me. Like if you think you can,
I know, bro. It's just based on opinions, isn't it? For me, it's just like I'm still gonna wake up, go to work the same way I'm going to. I'm still gonna, I'm plus like someone like me. I'm multi talented, isn't it?
Yeah.
So alright, cool. If you don't book me as a DJ, I'll just come on radio. If radio cancels me, I'm just doing an event. If nobody wants to come to my event, I'll just do another event just not under my name. Bank account's still the same, so hey!
Money.
Literally, but you know, it really depends on how you portray yourself and how you want to be. Yeah. I feel like those bro, I don't know, cancel culture is just so it's a long road, isn't it? You just choose who you want to cancel, innit? And plus you can't cancel someone you was never a fan of in the first place.
Well, I was gonna say like you can't cancel somebody that you weren't that you didn't give life to. Like you didn't give life to Kevin Hart, you didn't give life to Dave Chappelle or any of these other people.
Yeah, but the second I said something mad on radio now, yeah. I'm gonna say, nah, that's out of order, you're cancelled. Like
I'm still scheduled to come on that.
Exactly. So nobody can cancel nobody.
Yeah.
You just like if someone just says something that is like, nah, this person we're cancelling, that's cool. But does that mean if you continue to listen to that person's music or watch whoever's movies or whatever, does that mean that you're cancelled too? No, it's all based down to opinions.
Brother, we have this convo all the time when it comes to Mr. R. Kelly. Like,
that's a whole different. No.
Brother, we know how much of a scumbag.
100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I even said this on my date still. Like, yo man, you can't assume. You can't tell me that this guy is not the king of R&B. You can't tell me that this guy cannot make music. Like, regardless of how you feel about him as a person, I despise what he done. It's absolutely
100% sick.
But the guy knows how to make bangers.
Exactly, his music sick. I'm sick. Okay.
He's got the formula for it. Like you can't cancel that. In my opinion, you just can't. Like you can't cancel his music, fam. King of R&B, the piper.
Bro, if you're gonna cancel someone, I feel like that should just be a you thing, innit? You can't. It doesn't have to be a universal thing.
I thought you was gonna say somebody's name. I was like, who you about to shout out?
Nah. We're playing it.
Nah, I hear you.
But that's literally it. But I feel like we should wrap it up there still.
That's cool, man. Thank you very much again for having me on, bro. Pleasure as always.
I said let's wrap up. I didn't thank you.
Huh?
I didn't thank you for nothing, bro.
That's cool. I'm still taking it.
Nobody thanked you though. What's there to take?
Nah, man, you'll say it eventually.
Huh?
You'll say it eventually.
I was talking about that, innit? You'll be the first guest I don't say it. I don't say those words to.
This is real safe now. Get out of here, man.
Don't think about it, man. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's been locked in. You have to let the people know where they can find you, bro.
On my Instagram, it's Tremontd, so that's TREMONTD. Also on TikTok. It's not alright.
I'm sorry.
It's a flipping elephant right here.
I'm sorry, it was the D. This is not the important side, very unprofessional of me, yeah.
Yeah, man. Let's be very mature in that, bro. Joke on.
That's the tag of show for you.
Shut up, bro.
I'm dead.
We also got TikTok at New Day, that's NEWDEIGH. Also on Facebook at Tre Day, TREDEIGH. And also on Instagram, NEWDEIGH for my content, because I've got some stuff that I do, like freestyle monologues, etc.
Come on.
You get me putting in that work, man.
So anyway, obviously I'm your boy the Tiger represent on top of FM 95.5. Follow the Instagram at the Tiger Show. That is the TYGIBZ Show. As well as the On Top of FM Instagram page too at On Top of FM. Just nice and simple. And yeah, man, I feel like that's about it. That's been one hell of a show. Thank you for coming on. It's
Love,
been
brother.
one hell of a show. And yeah, man, we're out. That's how you do a motherfucking show, boy.
You cuss?
You're on top.
Come on, man. Now it's time.
He cuss!